Hi, my name is Dan Russell, and I'm a research scientist at Google, where I work on search, and I teach classes like this one. Because my goal in doing a lot of this kind of work is to help people become better searchers, and that's what I hope you get out of this class. How can you be a power searcher with Google? The chief contents of this class are, first, how does Google work? We'll talk about that. But more importantly, I want you to be able to have the skills to understand the idea of search and the methods, the strategies and tactics to allow you to actually find what you need to find. So we'll be talking about some key methods to improve your search skills. We'll also talk about a few things like what does it mean to search? What does it mean to search on Google and other products? It's also important to understand what kinds of things you can find. Not everything is on the internet. I know, shock. The way we'll do this, we'll be going through a set of classes. Each class is composed of a set of lessons. So here we'll start with class 1, how Google works. And within this class we'll have a set of lessons. Now, each class may have 4 or 5 or 3 different lessons, but you'll go in process through each one. Class 1, lesson 1, class 1, lesson 2, and so on. And when you get to the end of each lesson, there will be an activity. The activity is intended to give you a little bit of practice on the skills and ideas that were taught within that lesson. I highly recommend that you do the activities because that's the only way you're going to cement the key ideas of that lesson, that class. That's what the activities are for, so be sure you do them. Now, when we get roughly to class 3, we're going to have a mid-class test. Now, the test is not critical to your life. It's intended to give you a sense for what works and what doesn't work, what you know, what you don't know. So it's really intended to help you diagnose your state of knowledge. There's one in the middle, and there's one at the end. As I said, one of the key ideas here is that search is sort of one of these ubiquitous things. It lives in almost every online product. Your mail has it, your online movie services have it, everything has search. What I hope you get from this class is a sense for the general functions of search and how you can take those skills you learned here and use them when you're next looking for a movie. For our next lesson, we'll be talking about the concept of filtering. When you do a search, you might get a million results. How can you filter it down to just the ones you want? Could you go from that to something more like that, something more precise, more targeted towards what you really want? Go ahead and go to the next activity, and then I'll see you in the next lesson.